Hey guys, maybe you know the UAEactiveSPEARO. Imagine, I'm based in Dubai of course, but I'm also from Poland, and that's why I came to this place. I'm curious if you know the place, which is DeepSpot. It's the deepest pool in the world. Maybe in Dubai it's gonna be a bit deeper one day, but who knows. I had the chance actually to dive here just a while ago. It's amazing. You should definitely come here. That's a good place.
And by the way, guys, I have to let you know this is not sponsored by DeepSpot by any chance. I'm just very happy and proud that this place is back home, and this is one of the next reasons to travel to Poland. When I heard for the first time that in Poland we're building the deepest pool in the world, I was super happy and super excited, and seems that the project went very well. But I was just surprised, why in Poland? Apparently, yes, we do have a lot of scuba divers, and we do have actually many free divers, and some of the world champions. You can see them and meet them sometimes even here in Dubai during the competitions. So the main mission for going to DeepSpot was to see the deepest pool in the world. I had a chance to actually visit it twice. So the other reason of my visit was also to get myself fins, new fins. When I went there inside, I felt that this is kind of like the ocean. Water is super hot, so you really feel that you're in some amazing, almost exotic place, but it's still in Poland. You feel like at home. First session was like a very easygoing stuff. I didn't push myself. I just wanted to indulge the place. I wanted to indulge this, that there is no crowd. Whenever you go down here in the fresh water, you don't need to use actually the weight, and that was one of the biggest surprises for me, as I didn't think about this. Never had, of course, the chance to dive in different places than the sea, as I was mostly actually always diving with some plastic oversized fins. I realized that I need to have a nice foot pocket and good quality of blades. I was able to choose foot pockets, and especially that one of my feet is slightly bigger than the other one. Definitely I wanted to try on, especially using in the water. Not like quite often popular options are only from the online. Both of my coaches, they knew that I'm a Spearo, and pointed few things that they are typical for Spearos, not for the freedivers. Probably one of the biggest things was, as I'm descending, I tend to look down, kind of looking around, where is the prey, where is the fish, where is the location of the rock that I want to land on. During the training with new fins, you definitely want to feel the fins. You want to feel what is the strength that you should use. You want to focus on the speed of the descent, how much do you want to go down, and how much force and power do you want to use. But what is very important, and I didn't pay attention to that, is that I had to coordinate my hands and legs. Basically that was rotating my body, so I had to counterforce it with the movement of my hands. Honestly saying, I don't remember when I was doing this last time. Normally I dive up to like 8-10 meters and that's it, and then you have a spear gun as well in your hand, so a slightly different balance in terms of the rotational movement. But definitely I'm telling you that action of hands is important. Basically moving your hands opposite to the movement of the opposite leg, and that would actually balance you better. As you see, the visibility is amazing, it's just great. That was actually midday. Lighting is perfect, as the rooftop is transparent, it's a natural light. As you see, there are trainers. This is Emilia. There are several very good, well qualified coaches speaking English. Obviously they are really taking care of you, and what I was very happy about, like, although I did my training with the SSI and I was always given some good feedback, I really like the details that coaches Thomas and Emilia, they were actually feeding me with the informations about my body positions, my leg positions, and everything what I'm supposed to do. Just to tell you more about the DeepSpot, is a purely performance place, a bit of for the recreational. You want to actually focus on your training. Not only free divers but scuba divers are there, and you can see right now how thick is actually the glass. So let's enjoy the next dive. Just beside there is that place with 45 meters depth, and this is interesting view because here you have a view from Emilia's camera, and this is the view from my mom's phone. I was so happy that I was able to go with my both parents over there. They really like the place. This is definitely one of the diving wonders, and I'm so happy that we have this amazing diving wonder in Poland, and that's definitely a good place to go. So all of you are very welcome to go and check the good quality and amazing pool in Poland. I was very lucky to avoid crowds, and I was just one of the only few in the water. As you see, the place is not scattered with too many things around. It's purely for the performance. At the back behind me you can see kind of cave which is not allowed for freedivers to go to, but scuba divers of course. And then you saw also the huge tube which is a part of the pool, and just there below the surface where the wreck is, which is on 20 meters, there's additional 25 meters, so we have in total 25 meters. And breathe and breathe. Believe me, after 1.5 hours in this spot, you're gonna be tired. And this is a very good possibility if you can try on the fins, if you can feel and check your body mechanics, how do you move your legs, how do you move your body. For instance, for me that was an absolutely new thing, because I never had the carbon fins and I never had long fins like those ones. Well, this is the video mostly taken by Emilia, one of the instructors, and she's also a Polish champion, vice champion of the world in dynamic, which I'm very happy that I was able to meet her in person. 1.5 hours with the champion is not something that you have every day. She was taking care of me that day, giving feedbacks of this, how I dive. I was really excited that day as I was basically checking new fins. I had a choice of 2 sets, actually 4 sets, and I believe I chose very well. So I was mostly working on the technique because of the new long fins. Let's say maybe 6-7 meters I started to free fall. Amazing actually experience. So much, because with the freshwater you go a few meters down and then you can start with the free fall. So this is a very good place probably to train free fall, as you're saying. So anytime guys you have the access to the fresh water, which is like deep, definitely don't take any weights and focus on the free fall if you want, because this is quite a skill as well. You can gain a lot of meters going down, and you can actually lose a lot of energy going down as well when you do it in the wrong way. And what I have to say, there's a very strong community around the DeepSpot. Seems that there's more and more people doing this sport in a very good manner, thanks to the skills that they have, but also instructor and coaches that they are paying a lot of attention to them. I have to say as well that there are some celebrities coming even for diving on a regular basis. And what is important even right now, when I'm recording this, right now there's a competition for professionals and amateur. This wreck, some people they think that is painted on the bottom, but no guys, this one is not painted, it's just basically there. It's like a body of the wreck, it's based on 20 meters. I didn't want to go more than 20 meters. 20 meters was my goal and I reached it. I touched the floor, I reached the wreck, I stood on the wreck. I didn't go inside, maybe that's a pity that I could go slightly inside the wreck, as it's actually ready for freedivers to go and enjoy inside. Maybe next time. And guys, let me thank Mr. Tomasz and Emilia. Both of them, they gave me some good instructions and ideas, so that was really a pleasure to dive with them. Really recommend them. They're going to pick up many of small things that you're doing wrong or good with your technique, and they are going to feed it to you in a very good manner. I really like actually their approach, and that's important actually if you really want to improve and you are in this such kind of the magnificent place that you really feel like you want to improve. You can see my new fins. I'm very happy that I chose this one. They are quite actually prepared for spearfishing. I'm definitely going to work on my skills, and maybe I don't need to go all the time to 20 meters like here in this clip, but definitely it will help me to go up and down many times. Try this, what you're buying is important, especially if you are going for some more expensive choices. I was basically shifting from my oversized plastic fins to the new well-fitted carbon medium stiffness fins. You can ask why did I choose the white pockets, purely for safety. As all of us, we have a passion to sport, and certainly freediving and spearfishing. Definitely try to travel, definitely try to discover new places in the world. So guys, have your passion, carry on. I truly believe that should be your next destination.